So Main Stage Wrestling, as we said, returns to Parnell GA Club in Coolock. It was actually a pretty awesome card, actually. Like, overall, like, the wrestling was top quality as far as I can see. So Scotty Davis took on Hyperstreak. Now Hyperstreak is from Los Angeles. Like, I think he's touring here in Ireland at the moment, learning like the Irish wrestling aspects, if you like.
Yeah.
Fantastic match. They were going back and forth around the areas. I think there's one part when Hyperstreak did a drop kick from, I think, one end of the room, and he ran all the way and drop kicked him. Like, the way Roman Reigns was his drop kick, and he runs that sort of way. Like, so it was awesome match, very exciting match. I was a bit surprised it was first in the card, but then I thought, well, you know what, it's a good opener. It's a good opener, exactly. So
it was like, I remember, like, I didn't get to go to this one. Unfortunately, my bank balance wouldn't allow me to.
Fair enough.
It was one of those weekends.
Yeah.
I remember the fact when we went to the previous one in Coolock, it was Scotty Davis opened the show then as well.
Yeah.
Against the Fabulous Nikki.
That's it.
So he knows how to get the crowd going with his style of wrestling, for sure. And he's definitely, at the moment, he's definitely good for building up hype for a show.
Sky's actually getting he had his debut in the UK actually this week actually.
Yeah, he's at Lucha Forever.
Yeah, and that's a really good promotion to start off with, because I heard they're really doing good things for up and comers, like so. And I saw the environment; it's very secluded. Like it's like an underground where people are looking at the rafters and stuff. It's pretty cool. Gunther Isaac and Will Baston beats the Wildcats in a tag team match. This actually was a fantastic match. Like fantastic technique from all four men. Gunther Isaac and Will Baston, they're so scary. They actually are. They actually do play proper heels, like, you know. So they're really, like, I honestly believe that if they two could continue to tag together, they actually would be contenders for rough stuff.
Yep.
So like Wildcats are Wildcats. Like they did well in the match. The high flying aspects were awesome as well, and obviously trying to make them fight back against the bigger men, because here's Gunther, who's like 6'6", and
he's been in his company before. He's a big guy.
He's a big guy. Yeah.
Massive. Your neck is almost arching trying to see him.
That's it.
But that's only because I'm small.
Cody Knight. Now, it was originally supposed to be Callum Black taking on an open challenge. It was him accompanied by Cody Knight, and then out came Cowboy Jim West, which actually was such a brilliant entrance. He came out with the cowboy hat, the leather vest, and chaps, doing the Shawn Michaels impressions when taking him off. It was actually such a good entrance. He came out to the Wild Wild West from Will Smith. Remember that movie?
I try not to, but yes, I know what you're talking about.
But he came out with that theme. I thought it was very funny, and ended up being a tag team match between Cody Knight and Callum Black, who defeated Cowboy Jim West and the Fabulous Nikki. But again, it was a good match as well.
Yeah.
Like a good tag team match. Loved again. I can't the entrance of West. I hope he keeps doing that, because that's like for me. Like he's over in my book. But like, you don't see many cowboy sort of gimmicks nowadays. Yeah, so not since Bob Orton.
No, not
or that. It was
Jimmy
like,
Wang or
Jimmy.
something.
I was going to say Jimmy Wang. Yeah.
Yeah.
Darren Carney took on Terry Thatcher, who's accompanied by Frankie Phoenix as well. Again,
James Storm does the cowboy stuff too as well.
Who?
James Storm.
That's true. Yeah. God, we haven't taught one in a while. That's probably it. It's a bigger gap, I suppose. That's probably it. I think during this match between Terry Thatcher and Darren Carney, I think the straps of Terry Thatcher might have hit Darren Carney, because I saw a few cuts on his legs after the match, I think. Really? So yeah, and I think someone had to wear a bracelet in the match, and I think it was all over the canvas as well. So other than that, it was a great match. Can't complain. Darren Carney won the ends, but both Thatcher and Frankie attacked him after the match. So now for the tag team titles, Rough Stuff, who, I'll be honest with you, I couldn't help myself to chant, "Oh, don't break any lampshades this time." And to be fair, there was none around where they were.
Yeah, they probably got that ready.
They had to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they took on Team Tropicana and they retained their main stage wrestling tag team titles. A very good match.
Team Tropicana are a fun team to watch.
They are very fun to watch. Yeah, like awesome to watch. Like not just their antics and their mannerisms, but also like they actually do very well in the ring as well. They like, especially I can't get the way that one of them does the jumps off the rope and then splashes on them. I just think that's priceless. Stuff like that. Amy Alonzi defeated Kazuchi 1-on-1. Now we haven't seen Kazuchi in a while now. We're like,
no,
we won't say why. It's kayfabe, but But Amy Alonzi is definitely one to look out for in the future, for sure. Like, she's getting her matches in Uprising now. She's wrestling this Sunday, I think, as well. Like, so So, and she managed to get the win against Kazuji, who seems to be milking in the crowds too much for her, if you like, but like that's what you do when you're a heel, I suppose. And the main event, like by far the best match, Rocky Mack defeating Jordan Devlin to retain the main stage wrestling title. It was actually very funny at the start, because what happened was they were actually fighting everywhere bar the ring for like the first 5-10 minutes, to the points where I think Jordan Devlin was thrown into the merch table, and everyone who was sitting down was all falling into the floor, and I could not help. I just laughed so much. Like, and here's Stephen who's beside me. I'm like, oh, that was supposed to happen. Like, yeah, that was awesome. So. And it was a good match. Like, it's like, again, Jordan Devlin, like, you know, you can't have a bad match, really. And then here's Rocky Mack, who's making his name now in the UK, I think for some London promotion. I'm not sure which one.
I think it's Lucha Forever as well.
Is it Lucha Forever as well?
I think so, yeah.
Isn't that Fight Club Pro or anything like that? So
no, it is I thought it was a Lucha name, alright. No, he made his debut for, I think, Lucha Forever recently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's Fight Club that he's there most of the time for.
Oh, okay. But it's cool. He's getting vignettes and stuff like that as well, so it's pretty cool. So we can only wish the best for him. And again, Main Stage Wrestling, awesome show again. They didn't make any announcements for any shows coming up, but we hope to come back to Coolock, because, as I said, it's an awesome place where they can
What
do.
was the attendance like at it?
It was good. No, I thought it was actually very good. Like it was.
'Cause I remember the first time it was great. They had to actually get more seats in because there were so many people.
I'll be honest with you, it wasn't as big as the last as their last event, but it was still a reasonable audience. Like, it was still most of the seats were filled, like, for sure. Like, so not too many empty seats. Like, there wasn't too many. We like, oh, why isn't there wasn't like a big section that stood out and was like,
yes,
that had like no one there.
Yeah,
like there was enough there to attract the crowd. Like, obviously it's mostly for kids, obviously, but like it was like, you know, for me, like, anyone who didn't see it missed out, because it's as good as a local wrestling shows you're going to get, like, as far as I can see. Like, you know, like,
is that you trying to point Barb at me? Yeah,
what are you talking about?
For saying whoever didn't go to it missed out. Like,
pretty much.
I know I missed out, Dave, right?
I'm not just saying you, obviously you had your reasons.
Yeah,
if I'm broke too. But
we're all broke.
But if we're not broke, then you've no excuse. That's all I'm saying. We're all broke.